standing 6'5", 0, Josh Richardson. 6'8", number 42, Kevin Love. Number 14.
I have Jordan, Jersey Raptors, Tyler Hero. It's my boy.
Number 22, Jimmy Butler.
Welcome, everybody. Thanks for joining us for NBA action on 2K Sports. Moments away, it'll be the Philadelphia 76ers going up against the Miami Heat here in Miami. This is Kevin Harlan. With me tonight, Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And joining us courtside, reporter David Aldridge. Here we are in November, and let's see how things are going out east in the early season. Taking a look at Philadelphia. They like where they stand right now, perched in
Philadelphia Flyers winning earlier tonight against the Colorado Avalanche in a shutout victory, 5-0.
Right now for the 76ers,
they're 6-0.
they're
Regardless,
that all the
Flyers now 16-3. Season Sixers can continue their winning streak with Tyrese Maxey out of reserve and back in the line. Matchup to look forward to: Paul George versus Jimmy Butler. Butler, a former 76er in his own right.
They have the guard duties. Paul George is out there with Martin, and it's Embiid in at the 5. And for the Heat, Hero in at shooting guard with Butler at small forward. Then there's Richardson. Then there's Kevin Love. And it's Highsmith in at the 4. Greg, we're sure to see a lot of quality basketball here tonight, given the veteran talent on both sides.
Yeah, tremendously high IQs from both teams, so expect a clean game. And some of these players have been through it all in this league.
And so it's the 76ers getting on the board first. Richardson with it, and it's Martin picking him up. Highsmith the pass to Richardson. Heat moving the ball around. Down to 5 on the shot clock. George against Love. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And with his strength, George is not your average swing player. He can get his in the paint.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, Eric Spoelstra gave me a few minutes to catch up. He thinks Tyrese Maxey is a guy they have to watch. He said he reads the floor well and understands situational basketball. Defensively, it's tough to speed him up or slow him down. He really plays at his own pace, guys.
Okay, David, much appreciated.
Defense looks helpless against Embiid on that slam. He's just too physical.
Oubre against Hero. Rebound by Joel Embiid.
A cold start for them. 3 shots, 3 misses. Good thing it's early.
Martin finds George. Here's Embiid. From downtown, good on the triple. Embiid's got 7 points in the game.
The pure talent of Joel Embiid knows no bounds.
Richardson against Maxey. And they get it, and he nails the jumper.
Finally, after all those planks, someone comes through for him.
Yeah, the lid's now off, guys. Maybe they can rattle off a few more in a quick order.
Now, here is George, averaging around 27.5 points a game, one of the best in the league. And while Embiid was on record praising the importance of continuity,
Welcome. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you haven't already.
Oh, yeah, what you say out loud versus your actions can be very, very different in this game. When you have a chance to go big game hunting, you do. The goal was to bring in some help for Embiid and Maxey, and they accomplished it.
Now, Hero, with an average of around 19.5 points a game, his scoring has been a constant for them. Here's Richardson, dives to the hoop, and Philadelphia grabs the miss. Embiid's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Oubre on the wing. Outside, Maxey. The tray. Traps in the tray.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Here's Richardson. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game.
Timeout.
And timeout is called by Erik Spoelstra. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations.
Coming out on the court, your Miami Heat dancer.
A moment now to see the numbers for Love. He's getting around 8 points a game, 8 rebounds, and 2 assists. And what sets him apart is his rebounding. And as you can see, he's been in peak form.
Yeah, this last stretch, it has been unbelievable to watch him get going on the glass. It's been reflective in the stat sheet.
The 76ers leading by 8. For 3, Oubre. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Couldn't come up with a much better start than this. They just have to keep it going.
Shots good by Hero.
And when you watch Hero play, it's no surprise he's a gym rat. He can score from any spot on the floor.
Oubre on the wing. Shoots over Hero. Oubre can't get it to go. And here's Hero. He'll bring it up for the Heat. And this is the first season matchup for them against this 76ers team. The 76ers have gone 6 of 10 from the field in this ballgame. Martin kicks to Embiid. Oubre passes to Martin. Outside, Maxey. That 3 off the mark. The Heat trail by 9. Here's Hero. Paul George grabs the miss.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
Martin finds Embiid. Oubre outside. The 3. Drains it from beyond the arc. Oubre's got a pair of 3s now in the first quarter for Philadelphia.
All these 3s they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
Hero from long range. The shot is good. It's his second bucket in 5 tries.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Miami's gone 1 of 5 from downtown in the first quarter. Points out there have been hard to come by. When it comes to players who like having fun, great Jimmy Butler has to be way up there.
Kevin, did you see his media picture for the 23-24 season? He looked like he belonged in an emo band with that hairstyle. Jimmy is definitely one of those guys that likes to troll and have fun.
It's good. Nice touch there for Maxey.
Maxey just completely disregarding the defense because he can.
And that's a foul called on Kelly Oubre. That's his first foul. And we'll have a timeout called by Erik Spoelstra. Wants to talk some things over. Might be seeing some things to adjust. You need good passing from your forwards as much as you do from your guards. These are small forwards leading the way in assists. Second, Jimmy Butler.
The passes we've seen some of these guys make from the wing, just outstanding, truly gifted distributors.
They give their teams an element that not every squad has. That kind of passing from the small forward spot allows an offense to be much more free-flowing.
Here's Jaquez. His last outing, he had 8 points. Outside for Robinson. Miami no good on that time either.
Yeah, they got that one, but early on, it's really been a struggle for them to secure that defensive backcourt.
Maxey off target from 3-point range. The Heat trail by 8. Well, they're fast to Rozier. 1:51 left to play in the first quarter. To the paint. The kick outside to Butler. Drills the 3-pointer. Butler's got 5 now.
Shot IQ has always been a strength for Butler. He's not one to force up a bad shot.
Gordon for three. Knocks down the three ball.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Rozier looking around. Pass to Jovic. Over in the corner, Jaquez. Lock at 6. Here's Butler. Down it goes. His third basket. He's now 3 for 4. There's a minute left here in the opening quarter. Here's Yabusele. Here's Quinones. Off target with his 3. The Heat trail by 6. Down low. Here's Jovic. And no good. Trying to use the glass. Philadelphia shooting at a nice 53% rate to start the game. They are sticking to the campaign. Beyond the arc. Miami grabs the miss. Defeated by the Pacers in their last game. They'll try to put that one behind them.
Yeah, tough game on the road. The guys you're defending, obviously comfortable shooting in their own building. You've got to find a way to break their rhythm.
Well, they weren't fighting through screens. Their closeouts and rotations were late. You name it, and let's just say they didn't do it on defense.
Outside, Maxey. Oh, he nails it just in time.
One eye on the rim, one on the clock. What a play.
Boy, that was close. Got it in just in the nick of time.
The basket's coming early and often in the first quarter. 76ers lead by 9. We'll be back shortly live from Miami Arena. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. Hey, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for the 76ers.
Well, so far, their long-range shooting has been the story, doing damage from deep.
And I really liked how they moved the ball tonight. Because of this selfless approach, they are piling up the assists.
And so, in the game for the 76ers, they've got Drummond, Yabusele out there with Gordon, then there's Lowry, and it's Quinones in at the shooting guard position.
The defense a step slow, and you can see the results.
And Dwayne Wade is the first Heat player to be honored with a statue. And Greg, that's pretty significant for a very successful franchise.
And Kevin, well-deserved, right? D-Wade's the best player in franchise history. He helped bring 3 championships to the city. Plus, he's already got a street named after him.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, DA?
Hey, Kevin, even with an MVP and Joel Embiid, the Sixers can't be a one-man show. Embiid says, I watch a lot of games and I see what's working. Good basketball means cutting, moving, guys getting off the ball, and it's moving and not sticking. But you need the right guys to execute that system. And I think we've got the right guys. Kevin?
No, you and I agree. They do, David. Thank you very much.
And how about Harrell's body control, capable of still scoring even when the defense ups the ante in terms of physicality.
Now, here is Lowry. He isn't playing a big part of their offensive scheme, averaging around 15.5 points a game. So Rozier will bring it up for the Miami Heat. It's a 10-point game. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
Known as a ferocious scorer, Rozier is also solid at knowing when to give it up.
The Heat shooting their first free throw of the night.
And one of the highlights on the season has been their ability to make free throws. How about 82% as a unit?
Now here is Martin. Nothing on the board. Lowry a screen on Hero. And the basket by Lowry. And the 76ers lead by 9.
And try and name a 6-footer who likes to operate inside more than Lowry. He is a beast.
Here's Hero. Got a hand on it, and he recovers it. Here's Bona. Jaquez with the rebound.
Why the fuck did you not dunk that shit, Bona? I should take you out just for that.
Robinson kicks to Rozier. There's Hero with the three. That's good, and it's Rozier with the assist. Hero's got 10 points.
And a legitimate threat to connect from deep. Hero doesn't lack confidence trying his luck from there.
And we will have a timeout called by Nick Nurse. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. Check in for Miami. Richardson comes in for Robinson. And the 76ers making a change here. Philadelphia leading by 6. Lowry passes to Oubre. This one for 3. And Rozier pulls it down. Miami's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter.
Beautiful job closing the gap here. Let's see if they can sustain this run.
The thing they have to watch for is mental fatigue. They have to stay focused and finish the job.
Now here's Gordon coming off a stellar performance against Orlando. Greg, what a great time to be a fan of basketball. Not just in the NBA, but all over the world.
Absolutely, Kevin. The sport just continues to grow, and there's increased value being placed on all-around skill, even in youth basketball. And I think that bodes well for the future of the game.
Outside, Hero. Three-pointer. Oubre pulls it in. The 76ers lead. Here's Embiid with force. Embiid takes it to him.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. Rozier kicks to Love. Over Embiid. And it's Love missing.
No clue how he misfired on that shot. You don't see that from him very often.
Oubre dishes to Martin. And finished off by Martin.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Great chemistry on display. He understood where to put the screen in order to free up his teammate.
He was all alone on that one. Hero's got a pair of triples in the second now for the Heat.
You thought that first quarter was good? He's been even better in the second.
In the corner, it's Gordon. Takes the three. That's in, coming off an assist from Lowry. Gordon's got his third basket of the night right there.
And he's on a good pace here from three-point range. Made one in the first, 2 more here in the second. Seems like with more to come.
And timeout is called by Erik Spoelstra. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. And some changes here for the Heat. Highsmith is checked in, and it's Butler in for Terry Rozier. Philadelphia also making some changes. Martin's checked in for Martin. George comes in for Eric Gordon. And Maxey subbed in for Kyle Lowry. Now, here's Richardson. 7 points in the game. Hero from long range. Miami no good on that time either.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to... Oh, my goodness.
Man. Throw it down, big man. You gotta love seeing Embiid rise up and just throw it down.
Nice job capturing the moments on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. With the league's 65-game rule, Joel Embiid might have trouble making another All-NBA team.
Yeah, he's only reached that 65-game mark twice in his career. But he's still a lock to make the Hall of Fame, Kevin, because of how dominant he is when he plays. And look, he's already got an MVP.
And the basket is good. Got it to go through on the contact, so a free throw coming up. A great opportunity for a three-point play. And this is his first trip to the line tonight. And Miami making a change here. Rozier's checked in. That's good from Martin.
And you know, guys, with Embiid on the floor, it's not just about his individual play. He changes everything for everyone on that team. That's how dominant he is. It's not just statistics. His presence alone propels them.
Here's Highsmith. No good again that time.
Defense pulled out all the stops to shut him down there.
one is good from Joel Embiid. Embiid's got 13.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Yeah, not just an impressive showing on offense, but on defense as well, executing their game plan perfectly.
Martin, the pass to Oubre. Three-pointer by Embiid. Love grabs the board. The Heat trail by 18. Rozier with the ball, and he lays it straight in.
And we continue to see Rozier taking on more responsibility offensively. Nice finish inside.
Here's Maxey. And he sinks that one in the back of the rim on the way in. He's got 10.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
And it's Maxey with the ball for Philadelphia. They are a hot team right now. 7 consecutive wins and looking for number 8 tonight.
You can feel the energy in the air around this team. They know they are on a roll, and they are committed to keeping it going as long as they can.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Oubre for 3. Sinks the triple. And the 76ers lead by 19.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Highsmith the pass to Richardson. George against Butler. He gets hauled in by Paul George. George has got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Maxey. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That one on Richardson.
The thing you love about Maxey is that he always has a smile when he's out there. He's enjoying himself, and he embraces the challenge that the game presents.
The first free throw is good. This team has handed a lot of responsibility to Tyrese Maxey, but Greg, he's lived up to it.
And has grown very well into his role with the team. Shown that he can be a scorer all over the floor. Amazing to think how far he's come in such a short amount of time.
And Eric Spoelstra, the head coach of the Miami Heat, receiving a record 8-year, $120 million extension. Greg, that's some big dough.
Is it ever? And remains coaching for the only NBA franchise he's ever worked for. Already one of the most tenured head coaches in the association, and that figures to continue for a while.
And it's George missing. The Heat trail by 21. Butler in the corner. Paul George grabs the miss. George has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Three-pointer, Martin. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And so it's Philadelphia with a 21-point lead to end the quarter. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Hey, Kevin, thank you. Joel, an early lead and a lot to like in the performance thus far. Would you agree?
Oh, I thought we played great. Defensively, I know that I had someone behind me if I made a mistake that was going to protect the rim. I thought we did great.
We know the adjustments are coming, and we'll see who takes advantage. Thanks. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow. Right here on 2K Sports.
And get ready for the fan half-court shot. Drum roll, please. They're measuring up the shot.
Thought that Joe was going in.
One more time. All right.
Hello and welcome. Before we take a look at the action from the first half, a brief overview of some upcoming games.
And for their matchup with the Mavericks, this is a proving ground game, a benchmark challenge. Anytime you go against the numero uno in the league, you gotta come full strength. Do they have enough firepower to pull off the W? It's gonna be tough.
And let's move on to that first half. Talk about a rough start for the Miami Heat.
I don't see the fight. They're getting pushed around. You really see it on the glass.
They need some of that diesel energy in the paint.
They can use his size as well.
And that is it for halftime, folks. It is back to Kevin Harlan and the crew for the second half.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Joel Embiid has been sensational.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
If they don't change their approach in the second half, let's just say his success will continue.
The Heat trail by 21. Hero in at shooting guard with Butler at small forward. Then there's Kevin Love. Then there's Richardson. And it's Highsmith in at the 4 slot. That's the group on the floor for Miami. And the whistle blows as the basket counts and a 3-point play chance right here. One free throw coming up. And he's got his first chance at the line here.
Defensive foul. Kenyon Martin.
And Hero, one of those guys in the league that can nail free throws with his eyes closed.
Philadelphia leading by 18. Right now, I'd send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Kevin, thank you very much. Jimmy Butler remains the Heat's franchise player. He says, the confidence my teammates and my coaches put in me, it's a lot. They hype me up out there, and I just go play. I try everything in my power to make sure that we win. They trust me with everything. And Kevin, he's earned that faith.
Hadn't DA, he tends to deliver in the biggest moments, and always has. Hey, we thank you for that report.
But he's been locked all the way in from the floor, and he's the #1 reason why they're winning right now.
Here's Love, and misses it off the right side of the rim.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Oubre, good.
3 for 3, and that's always a good way to start the second half.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Tyrese Maxey. That is his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
And stolen by Maxey.
And how about the stingy defense there to deny that pass?
Philadelphia moving the ball around. And here's the fast break. Here's Hero. Offensive rebound. Richardson kicks to Butler. Over George. And that one goes long.
And the shots just continue to say no in terms of falling.
Pass to Maxey. There's the triple. It's hauled in by the Heat.
Their first miss since the break. Still, I like how they've come out so far.
Butler finds Love. And here is Butler. To halt the run. Misses from short range.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
To talk about a guy who can completely take over, Tyrese Maxey.
Oh, I love his energy. I love his focus. I love his love for the game. He is relentless. What's amazing is that there's still so much upside there, Kevin.
Free throw good, Maxey. RJ, what have you noticed about the young players that enter the NBA today?
Unfortunately, the NBA is now tasked with teaching players how to play basketball. The NBA wasn't a teaching league 20 years ago. Now it is. A lot of players are spending their first, second, and even third year learning how to play basketball. That was not always the case. They used to go to college and play for Hall of Fame coaches for 4 years.
And the Heat call time here.
Make some noise for your Heat Breaker dance.
And the 76ers making a change here. Making free throws a big key for any team. Let's see the best in the NBA. The Heat third.
You know, it's really a team-wide talent. You want a foul to stop layups, but against them, you're not saving much. They'll make you pay time and again.
Love the pass to Highsmith. Richardson outside. To end the drought, bangs home the trifecta. Richardson's got 10 points.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending. And an excellent start to the second half. Only missed one shot in their first 5.
Richardson against Maxey. Richardson, no luck.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A plus 10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
And it's Gordon missing. For Miami, they've gone just 25% from the field here in the second half. They're 2 of 8.
It's still early in the period, and they're only 1 foul away from being over the limit.
Pass to Highsmith. And the 3 off target. Philadelphia with the ball. They're on a 12-3 run. To the middle. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
A moment now to see the numbers for Butler. Averaging about 18 points per, 4 assists, and 5 rebounds. Fantastic totals for him across the board. I wouldn't be surprised if he keeps rolling.
I think if you talk to anyone on this team, they believe in his abilities about 1,000%.
Jaime Jaquez, he's checked in for the Heat. Butler finds Jaquez. Kicks it out to Richardson. Over Maxey. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. Richardson's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And he's doing everything he can offensively to lift them out of this hole. But I'm not sure his hot shooting can do it alone.
Maxey, no good. And here's Hero. He'll bring it up for Miami. Following this one, they get to host the Mavericks. And that will be the middle game of this 3-game homestand.
Man, Hero is sinister off the dribble.
Maxey kicks to Gordon. Lets it go with the 3. And the 3 ball is good. Gordon's got 12 points in the game.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
The shot's good.
The defense has to make it tougher for Butler. Can't give him that.
Philadelphia leading by 23. Outside Gordon. From the arc. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
And, of course, it helps space the floor, which gives this offense more room to operate.
Richardson lands soft on the front of the rim and drops. 14 points for him.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
Maxey passes to Yabusele. Maxey looking it over. Again, Philadelphia.
That sudden move off the pick. Maxey is tough to stay with defensively.
Richardson outside. Right side Hero. Here's Jaquez. It's hauled in by the 76ers.
And listen, sometimes even the best of us are going to miss the easiest of opportunities.
Miami's gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. Wasted no time on that one. And that's 21 points for Tyler Hero.
And this is why many are high on Hero. Possesses ability to kick it up a notch and just take over.
Outside, Maxey takes a 3. Gets the 3-pointer to fall. Maxey's got 2 now from beyond the arc in the third for Philadelphia. Here's Butler. The quick look, no good that time.
You know, some people could say he's struggling on offense this period. I like to think of more of drowning. Just can't seem to find his confidence.
And the foul on Josh Richardson. That'll be his 3rd foul so far. A different look for Miami. Robinson's checked in for Love. And Terry Rozier subbed in for Tyler Hero. Embiid from outside. It's hauled in by Richardson. And Miami shooting right around 41% from the field in quarter 3. Good ball movement here by the Heat. No one near Rozier as he lets it fly. Good on the three-point shot. Rozier's got 5.
Something's brewing, guys. The three-pointers just continue to flow.
Here's Dalton. Drops in the layup for 2.
And after really leaning on that three-point shot in the first half, seeming like they're just getting away from it here in the second. More of the shots coming from the interior.
Here's Rozier. Look it off the crossover. Rozier's got 5 points in the quarter.
And not being as aggressive from the three-point line anymore. They had a lot more attempts in that first half.
Outside Gordon. Pass to Embiid. Here's Dalton. Cutting the screen. Fires the 3. Dalton, no good.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Rozier with room to fire. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. Embiid's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Dalton passes to Embiid. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Over Rozier. Embiid, no good. Miami's gotten going here in the second half from outside, nailing 3 of 4 from the arc. Here's Quinones. Now Embiid got it off in time, and no good on the last second attempt this time. Tyrese Maxey. He's been the guy making things happen for Philadelphia. He's been a major threat from three-point range. Got 2 of them to fall in that quarter. Back to the action in just a minute. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
You've got to admire the vision just as much as the accuracy. Not many players can even spot that pass.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. On the court for Philadelphia to start the fourth. Running the wings, it's Oubre and George. Embiid is out there with Martin, and it's Dalton in at the point. Pass to Oubre. Fires for 3. Here's Embiid. Shot number 12 goes in. He's made 7 of 12 now.
The reach of Embiid with his size and wingspan, he's a real threat on the offensive glass.
Here's Ware. Here's Hero. True on the 14-footer. Hero's got 10 points in just the second half.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
He's just riding the wave of momentum right now, getting to his spots and keeping things simple on the offensive side.
So Rozier will bring it up for the Heat. Stolen away. Here's Dalton. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Oubre against Hero. Oubre with the steal. Here's Embiid, and the dunk by Embiid.
The big man out ahead. Embiid, I see you showing those wheels.
Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. Rozier the pass to Ware. And here is Hero. Outside Rozier. 5 on the clock to the inside. Here's Ware. Guarded by Embiid. Ware, no good.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far. And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
They need this, and it's laid in by Rozier.
I know what they say, defense wins championships, but you need some bucket getters too now.
Dalton passes to Embiid. Can he keep it going? That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him. Embiid's got 21 in the game. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. Baseline try. And it's Rozier missing. Philadelphia with the ball. They're on a 12-4 run. Oubre passes to Embiid. Back to Oubre. Martin against Hawkins. And finished off by Martin.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Right about that. Seems like they haven't missed.
And a wide open look for Hero. Misses the three. 76ers have gotten 7 of their 8 shots to fall here in the fourth. A tremendous offensive outburst. Embiid inside. Oh, and the jam by Embiid.
The team just loves to see Embiid fired up on offense like this. They really rely on his scoring ability.
Nice angle on that replay with the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. And that's a foul called on Kelly Oubre. That's foul number 2 for him. And the NBA helping establish academies and even leagues, Greg, on foreign soil. Do you expect more to come?
I do, Kevin. I think the league recognizes it has a big role to play in the expansion of the game globally. Investments being made with the long-term view in mind.
Now, here's Lowry. Pass to Yabusele. Launches a 3. Rebound by the Heat. Hero's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Launches it. Rebound Andre Drummond. Drummond's got 6 rebounds now in the game. George uses the glass to finish the layup. George has got 4 points this quarter.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Inside. Kicks it out to Richardson. Hero against George. Hero no good. And the 76ers with possession. They're on an 18-7 run. The 3 from George. Drills it from outside.
And what a smooth 3-point shot. George has worked hard to develop that stroke.
Heat have gone 3 of 8 here in the fourth quarter. Picked his pocket. And now the 76ers on the break. Rips down the breakaway slam.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
We know mistakes lead to breaks. That's just textbook right there.
Hero from long range. And again, it's the Heat missing.
More than a few bad breaks for him this quarter. He's struggling, and the team is following suit on the scoreboard.
Philadelphia moving the ball around. And now here's Rozier, the fast break chance. Paul George grabs the miss. George has got rebound number 8 now on the night. Lowry from outside, and he's good on the 3-ball.
Well, part of their game plan was to block out the noise and just stay focused.
Oh, yeah, they're doing a terrific job not giving this hostile crowd anything to cheer about.
Richardson outside. There's Hero with the 3. The rebound by Yabusele.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
This is snowballing for them. They've got to get a good look next time down.
Richardson the pass to Rozier. There's Hero with the 3. That's good, and it's Rozier with the assist. Rozier's got 4 assists in the game. And there's 1:45 left in the fourth quarter. Lowry looking around. Pass to McCain. Puts up a 3. Bryant with the rebound.
There's some defense for you. For someone who's as good at shooting the 3-ball as he is, you need a defender who's equally good at guarding against him.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest. Just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for Philadelphia.
As one-sided as it gets today, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And it'll advance their win total up to 12 on the season.
They can chalk this one up, but these two teams will see plenty more of one another before the season's over.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Joel Embiid.
Honestly, I just love how relentless he is on the glass, making a big effort to pull the ball in and give his teammates extra chances.
Back to Butler. And the officials call him for a 3-second violation.
3 seconds. 76ers ball.
Philadelphia's gone a disappointing 2 of 6 on three-point attempts here in the fourth. Three-pointer, Lowry. A three-pointer is right on target.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
All road wins. They're just so sweet. They're just so sweet. You know why? Because they are so hard to come by.
Pass to Highsmith. There's a screen. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Short. That's in, coming off the assist from Embiid.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And that score probably slams the door for any would-be comebacks. And look, they put this one to bed.
And that one's good by Butler.
And the release of Butler's jumper is so smooth. He has no problem knocking it down from mid-range.
Pass to Embiid and stolen by Love. So it's Philadelphia winning this one easily. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Hey, Kevin, thanks. Paul, a great team effort defensively. So what were your points of emphasis?
We do a great job of helping one another and being in gaps. And, if we're going to get beat, it's going to have to be, beat by contested shots and the ball being swung. So that's what we had to do. We had to sit down, guard guys, and, make them play on the offensive end as a team.
Well, y'all were real disruptive tonight, man, and led to the win. Congratulations. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, David. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Richard Jefferson, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. We appreciate you tuning in tonight. And now, our player of the game, Joel Embiid.